today I want to share with you feet and ankle mobility session. Our whole body is interconnected and our feet, our foundation, play a very important role. Poor feet function might affect the entire kinetic chain and potentially lead to imbalances and compensations in other parts of your body, for example, the knees, the hips, the pelvis or the spine. Today we will be starting standing, so once you're ready, let's meet over there. Have your feet hip distance apart and we will do the calf raises. So this can be done with a weight if you'd like to add some load. We will lift the heels up and lower them down. Lift them up and down. And let's continue like that. And you can decide on the speed. So for example, you could go faster and this would be more intense, or you could go a little bit slower depending how you want to challenge yourself today. Let's do 5 more times. And then let's put the toes together and heels further apart. And then let's lift the heels up and lower. Let's repeat like that. Again, maybe also alternating between the speed, sometimes going a little bit slower, sometimes a little bit faster. Let's do 5 more. Okay, and now let's put the heels together and open the toes wide apart. Lift the heels up and lower. So here I'm feeling that my calves are warming up as well. You might be feeling this as well, or maybe in some other parts of the body. Again, maybe you alternate between the speed. And let's do 5 more. Okay, and now shake the feet, the legs. Now let's walk on our tippy toes. So you can walk around the room, or you can just take your yoga mat and walk around your yoga mat, backwards, sideways. Then let's walk on the heels and we lift the toes up. Maybe again sideways to one direction, to the other, maybe using the arms for balance, or on the contrary, not using the arms and making it a little bit harder. Maybe backwards, forward. And now let's walk on the outside of your feet. Again, be mindful and be kind to your ankles. Walking. So walking on a soft surface will be more friendly, and walking on a hard surface might be a little bit more challenging. So again, you can decide how you'd like to challenge yourself today. Shake the legs. Doing very well. And now let's walk on the inside of your feet. So you might feel some cramping. If, of course, it's painful, so stop the activity, take some rest, maybe massage the area, and then come back to it. But sometimes the cramping is not that painful, but more of a discomfort feeling. So if there's not painful when you feel the cramp somewhere in your feet, then you can gently try to experiment with that a little bit more. Okay, shake your feet. To relax them, shake your legs. Okay, now we will meet in a seated position. So over here, I want you to sit comfortably. You could sit on a blanket or a pillow, anything that you have nearby. And we will be focusing on our feet. So imagine that we want to start the movement with our toes, so curling the toes. And then we want the toes to look down, and then we meet in the pointing the feet. And when the toes start the movement, so it's almost like doing a wave while our toes initiate the movement. So a couple of times. And here I really want you to do this as controlled as you can. So to really activate all the muscles in the area. Let's do a couple of more times. Breathing through the nose. Doing very well. Okay, last time. And then shake your legs. Now we will start to make or draw big zeros. So as if with your toes you'd like to touch the outside of your mat, then we look forward and then back up into the center and again continuing. So here of course we could involve our legs as well, or we could try not to involve them and really make the movement from our ankle joint. Let's swap the direction. Okay, shake your legs. And now let's meet in a kneeling position. So over here, tuck your toes under, and then maybe tuck the little toe under as well, if it gets untucked. So this might be very intense. So an option would be to lift the hips up or to have them down. So you decide. And here, let's just close the eyes, and for a couple of moments, let's focus on the breath. So trying to, even there is discomfort and stretch in the back of your feet, inviting the breath, so feeling the inhalation through the nose. And on the exhalation, trying to release that discomfort. Let's do one more breath in. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale together. And on the exhalation, lower the hands down and now shake your feet to relax them. Now let's sit back down on our heels, and here a few options. Maybe you already feel quite a big stretch in your ankles, so you stay here. Or if you'd like to intensify the stretch, an option would be to put your hands back, maybe lifting the knees up. And you decide how far you'd like to lift your knees. If your knees are not up, and if you'd like to challenge yourself even more, maybe an option would be to lift your hands up in the air and to balance on your feet. Breathing over here, wherever we are. One more time, inhale. Exhale on your rhythm. Last time in this position, inhale. And on the exhalation, lower the knees down, and then once again, shake your feet. Okay, now let's meet in a seated position. And again, seated comfortable position, you could also sit on a chair, you decide. And then we will take our fingers and then interlace the fingers between our toes. And then we will focus on the feet circles. So now not using your muscles, but helping yourself with your hand. So going to one direction, going to the other direction. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Okay, let's swap sides. So take the other hand, interlace the toes, and then making circles. Your leg, your foot is relaxed. The other direction. One more breath in through the nose. Exhale. Okay, relax. Now focusing on the other foot, we will do a massage, so almost like this. So first with your toes, creating some heat in the feet, in our foundation, and then the sole of the foot. You could also use your knuckles. And then let's focus on the other foot. Maybe with the knuckles. So giving some love for the foundation. If we are walking every day, let's be grateful for our feet. And now put your feet on the ground. And now try to spread the fingers wide, and then once again, rubbing your fingers into your toes. And then extend your legs and shake your legs. Okay, so we are finished with today's quick session on ankle and feet flexibility and strength. Let me know how it went down in the comments below, and I hope to see you very soon for another yoga session here on my YouTube channel.